I'm Bernard Dunne and I was former WBA world champion, and tried my best to represent the country as much as possible, with my boxing. Overall, I was good in school. I was, and I stayed in school to my leaving cert, and then I went on to college for 1 year in Trinity College. But funny enough, the only thing I ever failed in school was Irish language. For me, when I turned pro, I got, to be working with Freddie Roach and Sugar Ray Leonard, it's such a head start in life. I had 14 fights in America, 12 of them nationally televised. For a young kid who had no Olympic experience, to get that sort of exposure in America, it's huge, really was. And that's where my passion for Irish started again, when I lived in America. I went out and bought myself a book and bought myself a CD, and just start doing little bits and bobs, and I just tried to start learning it. It was nothing too serious, but my passion had been reignited when I was out there. Yeah, definitely. For me, that has replaced the challenge and replaced the buzz of boxing. I always saw myself when I boxed as representing the people. I always saw myself as kind of flying the flag and, showing what it's like to be a proud Irishman. I'd like to think I could do the same thing with the Irish language. What I'm taking on with this show is helping people embrace the language, helping people not be afraid of making mistakes. Like, ní mé lífa. Tommy a guy in these fair, I'm getting better. And it's not being afraid of saying, Gaeilge, Cacoil, Milta Guma. And just little things. When I answer my phone when I talk to my friends, I say, Cacoil, Gaeilge, and I always say slán. And even, using those couple of focal, it's just showing I feel like a love for the language. Like, I'm not just doing this for the sake of doing it. I'm doing this because it's something I believe in. I'm doing it because, I love the language. I think it's, it's part of who we are, and we should be embracing it. We shouldn't be knocking the language. We're becoming, I suppose, less Irish with everything that's going on in the world at the moment, because people are taking over, basically running our country. Let's not let our language go. Let's not start speaking German or whatever it may be. Let's make sure our language is alive and well, and keep it living. Don't be afraid to say the word. Don't be afraid that somebody's going to stand and say, no, that's not the right way to say, or you left a H out there. It's about just giving it a go. Anybody who knows me knows I don't like to lose, so I will be busting a gut to make sure 100,000 people sign up to this challenge. I'd like to think the people of Ireland will back me again, and show their pride in the language.